So here we are, 2022, and two of the largest titans in the industry are going head to head with short axle bows. Let's check it out. Guys, it doesn't get better than this. Mathews, who has dominated the short axle market, has now have a direct competitor with Bowtech coming out, the CP28. This is a big deal, guys, because what's happened here is two of the largest bow manufacturers are going head to head with the short axle bow. Love to see it. Love to see options in the short axle range. And these are two great companies and two great options this season for 2022. And just showing you guys kind of what they look like head to head. Now the Mathews V3X, this is a 29 bow. So what that means is it's going to be an extra inch axle than the Bowtech. However, Mathews has 27, 28, 29 in their range. So when we talk axle to axle, you know, we could talk about their other models as well. I even have here the V3 from last season. This is a 27, so you can see what that looks like to the 28. It even gets smaller. And then if you were to look at the VXR, you'd have the 28, which would go head to head directly on the axle. So let's go ahead and look at all that, right? Let's look at the numbers and let you guys decide what you think when it comes to these two titans and these two bows. All right, guys, let's start with some of the obvious things, okay? The cam technologies, totally different cams. The Mathews has a switch weight technology cam, very smooth when you draw it. It looks big, it's huge. And the Bowtech has the deadlock cam system, which allows you to move the cam left to right. So these are two completely different technologies in the sense that Bowtech allows you to tune the bow with the cam, whereas the Mathews does not. So you'd have to retune this bow a different way. You couldn't use the cam to do it. Mathews also offers this year the stay of field system, the SAS. And basically it's a cable system that will lock out the cams, allowing you to make changes or emergency bow changes in the field. Their cam system has little hooks on it that make the attachment for the stay of field system. The way the bow works is going to be different than with these two bows. So that's important to note. Does it matter to the consumer? Probably not, because both these are very smooth bows. The Bowtech also has the flip disc technology, which allows you to go from performance mode to get a little more speed, or comfort mode if you just want comfort and don't care as much about the speed. Adds in this year on this bow specifically, they add in the spot where you can attach the rest to the riser. Mathews already has that here on their bow as well, so that tech is the same. The sight tech is completely different, where Mathews has the bar through the riser system, which is brand new. The bridge lock sight technology, they're calling it. You can see the risers are completely different. Very different risers when you look at these two bows. Both great looking risers in my opinion. I wish this one was black so you could see the same color to get an idea. When it comes to suppression, the Bowtech uses the orbit system on the riser. And Mathews uses this Nano 740 here that's built right into your riser, helps take out some of the suppression as well. What I can do here is just kind of show you guys what they look like. They both got these riser pockets that you can see through here that cut right through the riser, giving them a little bit difference in weight. So as far as the grips go, guys, they are different grips, completely different. Mathews uses the engage grip while Bowtech uses the clutch grip. The clutch grip can be swapped out for different colors. They have some on their website. You can go check that out. So basically, it's pretty much a metal grip. Then you have this plastic or polymer type insert goes on the back side to give you that on the back. It gives you more of that feel compared to the Mathews is more of a rounded and not flat back. This is more of a squared off flat back, whereas the Mathews is more of a rounded, rubberized, and it comes into the shelf a little bit too. But both great grips. Depends what you like. It's going to be up to you guys on the feel of that, but pretty cool tech. Mathews also launched this quiver system where it's going to go really close to the bow. You can see there it actually locks right to the bow, right to the riser, which I love that idea. Pretty cool that it locks right to it. You don't need anything extra. You just put it right on and leave it. They have a detachable and a attachable, so two different kinds you could put on it. All right, so let's take a look at the speeds of these bows. I added a few more bows just so we have some different size comparisons and options. So the first one we're looking at is the V3X29 from Mathews. Then we have the CP28 from Bowtech. We have the V327 from Mathews. Then we have the VXR28 from Mathews. Then we have the CP28 performance mode
from Bowtech. So the two we want to really focus on here are the V3X29 and the CP28 PM, which is the performance mode, because those are going to be the closest to it, and those are both 2022 bows. And as you can see in this graph, it is important to note that the V327 is the fastest bow out of all of these bows here, and that one still holds the high speed at 29 inches of draw, 70 pounds. So pretty cool comparisons here if you wanted to see the overall with all the different bows. Now, just looking at the V3X29 and the CP28 PM, or performance mode, we can see these speeds. At 350 grains, 29 inches of draw, 70 pounds, the V3X29 is 332, and the CP28 is 324. So the difference is about 8 feet per second, so Mathews is a little bit faster there. And on 450 grains, the V3X29 gets 294, while the Bowtech CP28 gets 287. That's a 7 foot per second difference. So axle for the Mathews is 29, whereas the Bowtech is 28. The brace heights are slightly different, with Bowtech having a more larger brace height at 6.75. IBO speeds, they're claiming 340 for the Mathews, 335 for the Bowtech. Draw lengths are 25.5 to 30 for the Mathews, while the Bowtech goes a little bit shorter and gives the 24.5 to 30, gives you an extra inch there. Draw weights are 60 through 75 in 5-pound increments for Mathews, whereas Bowtech is a 50 straight to 70, so all in 10s. Mass weight, the Mathews is slightly heavier, but not by much, 4.47 compared to 4.4, and again, they're both MSRP at $11.99.
All right, guys, so that's it. Battle Royale 2022 on short bows. So far, what we've seen is Bowtech versus Mathews. These are both great options for you. Not gonna, these are both at the same price point. So when you're going to the store to buy, be sure to make sure you shoot both these bows, give them a shot, give them a whirl for yourself, and make a decision which one you think you'll be taking home this year. I'm Dave Thomas. Thanks for watching BowHunterPlanet. We'll see you next time.